Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with Stampacrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me for another live tutorial. We are jumping on just a little bit early. Today I'm working on my retreat. It starts tomorrow and goes through Sunday. And I'm just gathering and getting food ready, and yeah, it's almost there, almost there. Okay, so today I wanted to share another Halloween treat with you. I'm using the Bag of Bones bundle on this one, plus the Bag of Bones designer paper. Very cute and easy. I'm also using the Countryside Corners dies. So I've cut out a couple of the Countryside Corner pieces. These are about 4 by 2 1/4. So I've cut out 2 of those in basic black. And then the next size down, I cut out a piece of this little bone designer paper. And what we're gonna do is make a little box. And I have a piece of black. And here's a template. So this black is 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. Then I've scored it on the long side at 1, 2 1/2, 3 1/2, and 5. And then on the short side, I scored it at 1 inch. So what we're gonna do is cut up the flaps on the bottom. We're gonna cut off this little flap and then angle the corners on this small side flap. So let's go ahead, I've already scored it. So we'll go ahead and just cut it down for now, or cut our flaps. And then I'm gonna cut off, I call this the pinky flap, but while I'm cutting that off, I'm just gonna go ahead and angle my corners, save myself a little cut there. And so we're gonna fold on all of the score lines. Okay, and we'll fold up our bottom and give that a good burnish. And we're going to, let's find the ends of our tape here. Just use a little parent tape, or you can use liquid glue or Seal Plus. Now I'm gonna hold that there, and I'm just gonna fold that closed over it so it folds flat. Whenever I'm making a box like this, I make sure it lays flat, and that way I make sure it's square when it's put together. Okay, we're gonna fold in the flaps. And then just use one little piece here on one of the longer sides or panels to hold that closed. We just need one piece. And we have a great little open-ended box. Okay, so next we are going to adhere these black pieces to the front and the back of our box. All right, I want them to be at the same height so that it stands up straight. So you can do this 2 ways. You can use a little liquid glue, which I like to do because if my placement's just a little bit off. All right, come on. I know you're in there. It's got a little bit of a clog. Let's see if we can get that out. There it comes. So if it's off just a little bit, I have a minute to, whoops, I got a big glob right there. I have a minute to kind of move it around. Now I'm getting all gluey fingers. Okay, so what I want to do is center it between these 2 points, these inner points. Okay, let's see, that looks fairly straight. Okay, we'll give that just a second to adhere. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to center it, and then I'm going to hold it up. So that these are gonna stand up. In this way, that liquid glue gives me just a minute to kind of play with it and make sure that we're good and even. Okay, now let that dry. We're going to adhere this little piece of designer paper to one side. is our fun background. Okay. Next, I have a piece of basic black and a piece of pumpkin pie. And these, it doesn't really matter what size they are, but I am going to stamp the skeleton on the black with some Versamark. I'm going to heat emboss it with white embossing powder. And then die cut it. This is so cute. This is my old Versamark. All my other Versamarks are packed up, ready to go. And we're going to use some white embossing powder on here. Well, I guess my embossing buddy did not work too well. What you can do if your powder's sticking is just use a little paintbrush. I can find one here. To just brush off that extra. We're gonna die cut it, so I'm not too worried about it, but I don't want it too close to my bones here. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And we're going to do a quick heat on this and melt that powder. It's gonna give us a glossy, bright shine, which will be perfect for the bones. Just one little crumb right there. Now I usually like to start at one end. You don't want to overheat it because it will get kind of lose that shine if you heat it too long. There we go. His head looks a little strange. Maybe I didn't get as much powder on there. That's okay, it looks kind of creepy. And creepy is good for Halloween. Okay, so we're going to die cut our skeleton here with our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. All right, and then I have a piece of orange. This is just a scrap. I'm gonna cut the little beret and scarf that are in the die set. Well, that just popped right out. I like it when that happens. Okay. You want to be careful. Make sure you get him punched out. I have lost in his arm one time because I pulled him out instead of punching him out. You don't want to do that. And we're going to make him into a creepy Frenchman or scary Frenchman here with his beret. So cute. And then this is the little scarf. It's kind of hard to tell what it is, but it's his little scarf that goes right here. Okay, cute. We're gonna pop him up, and I like to use the black dimensionals just in case you can see. Well, I just put 2 on to hold him on. He's not going anywhere with 2 dimensionals. He's gonna stay right where he should be. We're gonna pop him right onto the front. And then let's take this orange cardstock and we're gonna stamp Bonjour just near the bottom. Whoop, too inky. Let's try that again. That's a juicy pad. Let's see if this is better. There it is. Whoops, sorry. Ink pads flying everywhere. Okay, I am just going to trim this out with my scissors. We're just gonna make a simple banner and flag it. We don't have a whole lot of room, so we don't want a big banner. Just a little simple one. Cute. And we'll grab 2 black dimensionals for this as well. Cute. The trick is you want to make sure that when you glue it together, make sure that it's upright. So you have your box opening at the top. We had a couple problems with that over the course of the month. This was our little 3D project. And then I put 2 of these cute little Kit Kats. They're vanilla Kit Kats, but they have these little skeletons on them, which was perfect. And 2 of those fit right in that box. Isn't that cute? Who wouldn't want to get a few of those? And you could adjust this for any season. You could do, you know, Christmas or Thanksgiving or Valentine's Day. Just change the color of your box and change your decoration on the front. But super cute, very quick and easy to do. Thanks so much for stopping by today. All these items are still available on our website. And check back on Friday. No, what's today? Thursday. Please check back on Saturday. I'm going to show you a cute little, it's a Halloween, but it's not a treat. We're going to use these little hand sanitizers that Bath & Body Works have. I love these things, and they always have a good Halloween selection. So we're going to add those to Saturday's video, and then check back on Monday. I don't know what we're doing yet, but we'll do something fun. All right. Thanks, everybody. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.